guys, it's Geek Squad, and today we're going to do a quick Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice review. Just so you guys know, this video contains spoilers, so stop watching right now if you haven't watched the movie, or just keep on watching if you don't care.
As most of you already know, the movie is based on the Man of Steel and the Dark Knight clashing in the greatest gladiator battle. The movie starts where the Man of Steel ended, with General Zod and Kal-El fighting each other in Metropolis City, but from Bruce Wayne's perspective. This is where Bruce realizes what kind of power Superman has. There are remains of a destroyed world engine from when the Kryptonians attacked Earth, and people are scavenging to find a rare element called kryptonite, which most of you know is Superman's only weakness. There is a flashback scene in which we see Bruce Wayne's backstory when his parents are murdered, and just so you know, the actors that are playing his parents are also from The Walking Dead, playing Maggie and the upcoming biggest villain of them all, Negan. Anyways, the owner of LexCorp, Lex Luthor, has a sinister plan to kill Superman, and tests kryptonite on General Zod's corpse and finds out that it greatly weakens the Kryptonians. Superman has problems of his own as people are turning against him because when he tries to save someone, there are a lot of casualties.
The people want Superman to have a trial and see what his motives are. When he gets there and everyone thinks that it's going to work out well, an explosion wipes out all the people in the building and Superman is there standing alone and also knowing what someone is trying to do to him, and that is to turn the people against him. Because when we were watching the movie, we felt that the people watching what was happening from all around thought that he was behind the explosion. But of course, Lex Luthor, as expected, was the one behind it. Now, Lex was kind of a character that was on the edge of madness. He seemed kind of paranoid sometimes in the movie, and he had yell-out moments. We kind of felt that he was done two-dimensionally and needed something more. In the movie, he hacks into the Genesis chamber of the crashed Kryptonian ship and overrides the controls and starts making an abomination out of General Zod's corpse. Eventually, Doomsday is born and sets out to destroy everything around him, yeah? Right, now we skipped a bit here, but anyways, Superman thinks that he shouldn't be Superman, and the only thing keeping him from not being Superman is Lois Lane. She is the only thing that gives him the extra push to be the hero.
At one time in the movie, Batman and Superman met for the first time, and Batman gets a warning to quit being Batman, and as we knew, that was not going to happen. We liked that in this movie, Bruce Wayne really resembles Tony Stark, aka Iron Man from the Marvel Universe, because he had quite a bit of tech and that Batman mecha armor. But Tony has, as it looks like, more advanced technology, and also that Batman mecha armor really reminds us of the Hulkbuster armor. Early in the movie, Batman stole the kryptonite from LexCorp, and Luthor knows this, and also knows that Batman is against Superman. So he concocts a plan to get Superman to go after Batman to Gotham, because his mother was kidnapped, and Lex threatened her life if he didn't bring him the Bat's head. But we think that he knew that Batman was ready for Superman and prepared the kryptonite for him. So that was Lex Luthor's plan all along, and his, as we think, plan B was to create Doomsday. The effects in the movie were really awesome, but we think that they overdid it with the lightning and the explosions in the final battle with Doomsday. I mean, it was just a bit too much.
At the end of the movie, Superman dies because he was stabbed through the chest by Doomsday, and he manages to stab Doomsday with Batman's kryptonite spear, which was actually made for him. Now at the very end, when Superman is being buried, the dirt starts to float a bit, which we know means he's not dead. Superman also died in the comics at one time, but was brought back yet again, but we won't be talking a lot about Easter eggs in this video, because we're gonna make a top 10 or top 20 Easter eggs video after this one, so be sure to check that out later. The problem with the movie is that it jumps too much from scene to scene. For example, at the very end, when Superman is getting buried, there's a jump to a scene with Lex Luthor in jail and right back to Superman's funeral. And it's like that through the whole movie. You never know if it's the past, present or future. The scene that confused us a bit was when Bruce Wayne was dreaming of the future, when Superman's a tyrant and the whole world is in ruins, and then, as we think, he wakes up and the Flash is talking to him and telling him to prevent this by saving Lois Lane.
As some of you may know, the Flash can time travel, so that was him preventing the things happening in the future. And then Bruce wakes up again. So we really didn't get what was that all about, or was it actually the Flash or someone else? We didn't get a good look at him. The movie felt like it had 4 other movies in it, and concentrated too much on starting the storyline of the Justice League and other future DC movies. We had the Flash, Aquaman and Cyborg cameos in the movie. Really disappointing because we wanted at least a whole minute of footage of the characters. It was really pleasing that it was 2.5 hours long. Also just wanted to mention that Hans Zimmer created the music for this movie and it was very pleasing to hear it, and it felt right. His work is also seen in Pirates of the Caribbean, which we look at as perfection of movie music. So yeah, that's another big plus in the movie. I mean, immediate download of the songs. There is a big mistake in the movie, and it's based around Batman because we see him gunning down quite a lot of people, and if you remember, Batman doesn't kill and has his moral code, but they totally threw that away in this movie and forgot about it. Also guys, don't forget to check out our LEGO Batman vs Superman set review with an upgrade, or you can just call it a mock. And just so you guys know, we're doing a tutorial on how to make Batman's mecha armor helmet soon, so yeah, stay tuned for that as well. Anyways guys, this is it on the quick review. We didn't do much Easter eggs in the review because we're saving it for another video, which you guys can check out soon. In it will be the most interesting things you probably didn't know about the DC universe and the movie.
Like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this one, and as soon as The Walking Dead, Flash, Arrow and other comic book based TV shows finish the season, we will review the whole seasons and do the Easter eggs on them, so stay tuned for that. And remember guys, God is awesome all the time and He loves you. Be thankful for all you have, like we are, yeah? And Geek Squad out, mates.
This party's over.